Forget everything you thought you knew about voting for president. So Colorado's sitting here arguing over the national popular vote, while meanwhile, federal judges just dropped a bomb. They say that our presidential electors are not required to respect Colorado's wishes. This case comes out of 2016 when one of Colorado's 9 electors would not vote for Hillary Clinton, as the majority of Coloradans did. So that elector got replaced with somebody who would vote for Clinton. He sued and he won. Politics guy Marshall Zellinger puts this in perspective for 2020.
In Colorado, when you vote for president, you're really voting for 9 electors from that candidate's party to then cast the Electoral College votes for that candidate, or so you think. How are Colorado's 9 electors picked? Democrats select 9 at the state Democratic Convention. Republicans select 9 at the state Republican Convention. So when Hillary Clinton won the popular vote in Colorado in 2016, the 9 Democratic electors were picked to cast their votes for Clinton.
We have received 8 votes for Hillary Clinton.
Except one didn't.
I, however, do intend to cast my vote for someone other than Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine.
Michael Baca did just that, choosing to give one of Colorado's 9 Electoral College votes to John Kasich. Then Secretary of State Wayne Williams, a Republican, had Baca replaced with an alternate who did vote the 9th Electoral College vote for Clinton. Baca sued, lost in district court, but just won a huge appeal in federal court. We conclude the state's removal of Mr. Baca and nullification of his vote were unconstitutional.
I support Wayne's decision, and I think it's really important to note that the idea of one person, one vote isn't a partisan issue.
Democratic Secretary of State Jena Griswold believes there are 2 options ahead of 2020. Figure out a new state law to assure Colorado's 9 electors choose who the majority of voters say they want as president, or appeal the decision to the U.S. Supreme Court. Colorado's former Secretary of State likes that idea.
You could bribe individual electors, and even if the elector took a bribe, you can't remove them from the office. And so you could essentially buy the presidency by bribing 270 electors, and there's nothing anyone can do about it under this decision.
Some of you are screaming at your TV right now something about the national popular vote. We'll know next week if the November 2020 ballot will include a question about the national popular vote for Coloradans. Do we want to take part in it or do we not? That would tie our Electoral College votes to the candidate that has the most votes nationwide. Right now, 196 electoral votes in 16 different areas, 15 states and Washington, D.C. have agreed to this compact. It won't take effect until we're at 270. But Kyle, if the appeals court said you can't remove someone for not casting their vote for the winner in Colorado's vote, what would tie them to casting their vote for the winner nationwide?
If you can go rogue, you can go rogue, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you, Marshall. So my recommended read for today is a whole book. I know that's not usually what we do, but I love this novel about how faithless electors could throw an American presidential election. The author is Roy Neal. He used to work for Vice President Al Gore, so he knows a bit about contentious elections. And Neal's book, The Electors, imagines a scenario where electors are about to hold their nose and vote for a candidate that they don't love when a few of them are convinced otherwise. It's fiction, but it's based on real events. The Electors by Roy Neal. We'll put that info on the next Facebook page.